Good morning, students. So we are learning about this in this week biotechnology units 8 chapter 4 in the botany book. Okay, you take a botany book. So do you know that the biotechnology is the science of applied biological process. In other words, it is the science of development and utilization of biological process, forms and systems for the benefit of mankind and other life forms. The term biotechnology was coined by Carl Ergel, a Hungarian engineer, in 1919. Biotechnology has been extended to include any process in which organisms, tissues, cells, organelles, or isolated molecules such as enzymes are used to convert the biological or other raw materials to products of greater value. So, do you know that? So, what is the biotechnology? The term is to been formed by combining two components, bioscience with technology. It has been defined as the application of scientific and engineering principles for processing material through the biological agents to provide the goods and services. So, next motto is development of biotechnology. Biotechnology is developed by leaps and bounds during the past century. The development of this biotechnology can be well understood under two main heads, namely conventional or traditional biotechnology and modern biotechnology. Conventional or traditional biotechnology, this is the kitchen technology developed by our ancestors. It is the oldest human civilization. This technology uses the bacteria and other microbes in the daily usage for the preparation of dairy products like curd, ghee, cheese, and in the preparation of food like idli, dosa, naan, bread, and pizza. This conventional biotechnology also extends to the preparation of alcoholic beverages like beer, wine, etc. So, with the advancement of the science and technology during the 18th century, this kitchen technology gained the scientific variation. So, what is that traditional biotechnology? So, how to develop it in this that in the biotechnology? So, there is two types of this biotechnology. It can be developed. So, first one, it is a conventional method. It is the oldest method. It is a old biotechnology. Domestication of the plants and animals. They start the biotech in the very beginning. So, in this of the civilization, then we are number of milk products we have to use. So, making of this cat from milk. So, do you know that biotechnology is the controlled use of biological agents such as microorganisms or cellular compounds for beneficial uses? The use of living organisms in industrial, agriculture, medical, and other technological applications. The applications of the principles, practices of the engineering and technology to the life process. So, we use of the yeast and the other microbes in the wining and brewing industries. Many microorganisms are used in the wine, cheese making, etc. Thus, all the biotechnological process practiced for centuries, that is the immemorial one. So, we are using these microorganisms. How it is react with these microorganisms? This constitutes old biotechnology. Old biotechnology refers to the process that were based on the inherent capability of microorganisms or biological agents for carrying this out reactions, ultimately leading to the product. So, even the microorganisms, what happen on given without knowing. So, we are actually using these microorganisms given without knowing what is actually happening. So, that is the old biotechnology. So, if the milk is changed into this curd, so how is it possible? So, it is just a small amount of this milk, so curd, so into this milk, into this boiling milk. So, you have to, after the sometimes you have to say you have to taste in this curd. This is the biotechnology in this the olden days. Next one is the modern biotechnology. So, next one it is that modern biotechnology. So, the two main features of this modern biotechnology. So, from this ability to change the genetic material for getting the new product for the specific requirement through the recombinant DNA technology. Through the recombinant DNA technology, that is the or DNA technology. So, ownership of newly developed technology, and it is a social impact. Today, biotechnology is a $1 million business around the world, where it is a pharmaceuticals companies, breweries, agro-industries and other biotechnology-based industries apply the biotechnological tools for this product improvement. So there is the biotechnology can be it is based on this that conventional methods. So first you have to ability of this changes of the genetic material. So first you change the genetic materials through this recombinant DNA technology. So nowadays you have to used for this biotechnology. So what way you have to use so for this medicines, agro industries. So and this biotechnology is for this based on this bakery items you have to use for this nowadays you have to use the modern biotechnology. Nowadays use this technology that is called this modern biotechnology. So next we learn about this modern biotechnologies embraces all the methods of genetic modification by recombinant DNA and self-fusion technology So let us see that this what is that in the lesson. What is that in the lesson you have to see in this one by one. So first one, fermentation for the production of acids, enzymes, alcohols, antibiotics, fine chemicals, vitamins and toxins. So you have to see in this one by one. Next one is the biomass for bulk production of single cell protein, alcohol and biofuel. Enzymes is the biosensors in processing industries. Biofuels for production of hydrogen and alcohol methane. Microbial inoculates is a biofertilizer and a nitrogen fixers. Plant and animal cell culture for production of secondary metabolites as a monoclonal antibodies. Recombinant DNA technology for the production of fine chemicals, enzymes, vaccines, growth hormones, antibiotics and interferon. So process of this engineering. Tools for this biotechnology used for the effluent treatment of the water recycling. So let us see by one. So first one it is fermentation. First one it is fermentation. The word fermentation is derived from this Latin verb. The word fermentation is derived from this Latin verb fuvor. So which means to boil, which means to boil. So fermentation refers to this metabolic process in which organic molecules are converted into acids, gases or alcohol in the absence of the oxygen. So that is anaerobic conditions or any electron transport chain. The study of fermentation is a practical uses. The study of fermentation, the practical uses, that is called the zymology, and originated in 1856. So when French chemist Louis Pasteur demonstrated that fermentation was caused by yeast. Fermentation occurs at the certain types of bacteria and fungi that require an oxygen-free environment to live. The process of fermentation are valuable to the food and beverage industries. With the conversion of sugar into ethanol to produce alcoholic beverages, the releases of carbon dioxide by yeast used in the leavening of bread, and with the product of this organic acids to preserve and flavor vegetables and dairy products. So what is the fermentation? So fermentation, it is derived from that Latin word. So it is means that fervor. What is the fermentation? So that is the metabolic process. The organic molecule changes to that acids, gases, alcohol. That is that in the absence of the oxygen, that is the anaerobic conditions, or this through the electron transport chain, or through the electron transport chain. So what is the zymology? Zymology is study of fermentation. So it is a practical appliance of this in the fermentation. The practical applications of the fermentation, that is called zymology. So it is originated in this 1856. So first in the fermentation is caused by this yeast. So which scientist? Louis Pasteur. He is a French chemist. So the fermentations occurs in the certain type of this. It may be this fungi, it may be this bacteria, it may be this as the oxygen free environmental conditions. It is a valuable one. Fermentation, it is a valuable one because of this. So the food and the beverage industries, all the things happens in this, only the fermentation process is handled. So we are giving this production of this some organic acids, some vegetables, some dairy products, all the things happens in only for this fermentation. So next we learn about this bioreactor. Next we learn about this bioreactor. So bioreactor is a vessel. Bioreactor is a vessel container that is designed in such a way that it can provide an optimum environment in which microorganisms or their enzymes interact with the substrate to produce the required product. In the bioreactor, aeration, ignition, temperature and pH are controlled. Fermentation involves two processes, namely upstream and downstream process. So first you know that bioreactor. So this is that bioreactor. This is the bioreactor. This is that bioreactor. So the container. So it is a vessel or it is a container. So that is designed by this some of this. So it is that container. So it is a normally steel container. It is normally steel container. At the top of this fitted in this that motor. It connected this motor. So motor is connected. Motor is connected. So next one is that it is surrounded by that. It is surrounded by this cooling choice. Because of this, it is that pH and this that temperature is and this that upper part of this that upper part of that is a nutrient or inoculant is added. So next one, it is a oxygen concentration. It can probe can be that this is the cooling jacket. So the sterile nutrient medium is ordered. So 3/4. So not the more among the enzyme, it can be filled with its liquid. So it is a outstream process. And this and instream process. If the whole liquid is passed through this inlet, so that is that pH is controlled. So the pressure is controlled by this suppressant catch. So it is at the spranger. It is at the spranger. It's at the time of this, the current is passed through that in the bioreactor. It is rotated in this that central part. That is the impeller is rotated. Impeller is rotated, and this whole systems are controlled by this pH, temperature, probe, pressure. So all the things are controlled. All the things are controlled. So that is not more than 3/4 of that. So basically, it is introduced in that inlet is a cold water. It can be introduced in this that container. So next one, it is the upstream process. All the process before starting of this fermenter, such as sterilization of the fermenter, preparation and sterilization of culture medium, and growth of the suitable inoculum are called a upstream process. There are the two processes are followed by this in the fermenter. First process is the upstream process. So it is the beginning of this process. The container, it can be sterilized, and this inoculum or the culture medium, all the things or can be sterilized. Because of this, it is that some of the microorganisms ordered in this process, you have to not giving it is the original DNA sequence or this original organisms is not given. So it is when sterilization of this and the prevent the microorganism is not prevent that the microorganisms in the upstream process. Next process, it is downstream process. All the process are after fermentation process is known as downstream process. So this process includes distillation, centrifuging, filtration and solvent extraction. Mostly this process involves the purification of desired product. So this product is all the things are the sterilization, all the things are finished. The fermentation process is finished. That is called this downstream process. This process involved in that Distillation, first one it is the distillation, next one it is the certification. So next move to this filtration, the solvent extraction from this the container. So that is called the downstream process.